I feel like I'm constantly being watched. It's so bizarre. Like, like there's a mind behind reality that's constantly watching me, constantly watching you. Some call it God, some call it the universal mind. It's been giving me a lot of insights recently, and it's really been trying to get me to sit in this chair and to channel a message to you, for me to be a messenger. What it wants me to tell you right now is the fact that when you ask it for something, be ready for it. Be ready for when it comes your way. Yeah? Throw aside any doubts that you may have when it comes to your ability, when it comes to your ability to speak, your ability to communicate from the heart, your ability to be you. Everything that casts a shadow of doubt within your mind, do away with it and step forward. Yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to tell you. Now, I'd like to add a little bit here when it comes to what it's talking about. It's talking about manifestation, bringing into being that which you asked for and making sure that you're ready for it for when it comes. Now, I find that if you just be the way that you truly want to be, you'll be ready. You'll be the right person for a person, a situation, an event. I think it's because you know as well as I do that you're actually enough, right? Truly, as you're truly you, in that moment you're enough to take on board anything that's coming your way and to embrace it fully. It's just we have a lot of doubts that get in the way, a lot of fear, a lot of insecurities, a lot of worry. Sometimes we don't see ourselves as being up to that task, although we want it so desperately. And so God, or the universe, will constantly present to you multiple times a day that which you asked for. And then we've gotten so good at just excusing ourselves from these opportunities that we asked for. How strange is that? Doesn't make sense. But it's because we've kind of conditioned ourselves to retract and retreat from the things that we know truly are good for us. So I ask you, as well as it, please answer its call. Yeah? As excited to see you as happy as you want to be. Kind of reminds me of a father that is besides its daughter and it's looking out at green pastures, bountiful. Maybe there are blackberries over there, maybe there are pears over there. There's a lake, there are things to play with. And it's saying, look, there's the world, go for it. And then we're there, twiddling our toes. We say we want to be happy, we say we want to explore, and it's like, go. But then we just kind of stay still. You know what's really funny? This is ridiculous. And I remember when I first learned this. When you take that step forward, you'll realize that it wasn't as scary as you made it out to be. That your thoughts just piled up on top of each other, making it seem so much more scarier than it actually was. And man, I've kicked myself so many times after finally pushing through the uncomfortability and realizing, oh, I could have done this years ago. How many of you have been there? How many of you are there right now? There's a technique that I used to practice. One whereby which I would sit by my desk and think about all of those times in order to support the reality of the fact that whatever I'm putting to one side right now is more than likely going to be the same, right? Once I've done it, I'm going to look back on that and think, oh, that was really, in hindsight, effortless. And after rostering up all those past experiences, I start to ground a reality into my present reality, which is that we get really, really good at building up fear towards things that will never, ever happen.